Hello, my LGBT cuties, and welcome back to another episode of A Jaded Gay. I'm Rob Lovelace, and today we're exploring something that shows up in so many parts of our lives, but often goes misunderstood, and that's closure. Now, psychologists describe closure as a desire for answers that remove uncertainty. It's the resolution we look for so we can move forward, and it isn't limited to romantic breakups. We seek closure after losing someone, facing a setback at work, or navigating any situation that leaves us with lingering grief, confusion, or doubt. And as humans, we naturally want to make sense of things, but without that clarity, it's easy to feel stuck. Researchers have identified two major forces behind our need for closure: the urgency tendency, which pushes us to resolve things quickly, sometimes before we have all the information, and permanence tendency, which is the desire to hold on to that sense of understanding over time, helping us to process events more thoughtfully and logically. Our individual personality traits also shape how much closure we need. For example, people who value structure, order, and predictability may struggle more with ambiguity, while those who are more flexible and open-minded tend to tolerate uncertainty better. There's even a psychological tool, the need for closure scale, that measures these tendencies through traits like orderliness, decisiveness, and openness to ambiguity. Now, of course, not everyone seeks closure. Some people avoid it because they fear confrontation or fear what the truth might reveal. But avoiding closure often keeps us emotionally tethered to a situation long after it's ended. And in romantic relationships, the absence of closure can be especially painful. When a breakup happens without transparency, it disrupts the entire narrative we've built and leaves us searching for answers. Honest communication, offering real reasons, and setting boundaries can help make the process far kinder and more grounding for both people. But closure isn't always handed to us, and when it's not, we can create it ourselves. Tools like journaling, writing out our thoughts, or expressing feelings in a letter we don't send can help release what's been held inside. Setting boundaries, especially around social media or contact, can also help protect our healing space. And just as importantly, we need to practice self-compassion by acknowledging our emotions, learning from the experience, and letting go of the blame we may place upon ourselves. And while we often talk about closure in the context of dating, these same strategies apply anywhere in life where we're left with unresolved feelings, whether it's conflict at work, a friendship that changed, or a situation that didn't unfold the way we expected it to. Closure isn't just about getting answers. It's about finding emotional clarity, resetting our narrative, and giving ourselves permission to move forward. So if you're interested in more tools and strategies for creating your own closure, check out the podcast episode and blog post linked below. And remember, every day is all we have, so you gotta make your own happiness.